What is up, everybody? This is Lyle with No Hippie Trucking and Transportation, and I am chilling out here at the Pittston terminal in Pennsylvania. I dropped off a load that was about 2.5 miles from here, so I decided to come up here and get a trailer washout. Found out that I was going to need to get an air filter done within 1,000 miles, so we're going to go ahead and knock that out. Plus, I'm going to knock out a fuel filter as well. And got the truck looking good. It was pretty dirty after driving through that weather I've been driving through. Anyway, in one of my previous videos, I had spoke about trusting the process and trusting my fleet manager. And, before I left Denver a few days ago, my dispatcher had me run a load 4 miles, drop it off at one of the worst places to back into is the Pepsi distribution center down there by the Denver Coliseum. You back in off a street without, you back off or back in off a street into a building with the truck next to you and not a lot of room up front. Luckily, the guy that was in there had somebody help him, so he got out of his truck and helped me when it was my turn to go in there. And then I tried to do the same for a May Company driver, and he didn't trust me. Probably smart to get out and look, 8-9 times rather than trusting somebody you don't know. So not going to hate him for that. Anyway, as far as trusting the process, I dropped that load off, and it kind of screwed me up a little bit on the load that I dropped off earlier today. It was a load going from Dodge City, Kansas out to Hazleton, Pennsylvania. And that was a $3,000 load right there. And the reason it kind of screwed me was I didn't get running until late at night. So in order for me to get it out here when I needed to get it out here, I needed to run during the day, but in my drive, like in that 11, 12 o'clock time frame at night, at least for the first couple days. And, it's incredibly hard to find parking during that time. But I found a couple off-brand places to stop at, so that was cool. But here's about trusting the process. So I drop off that load today. It was a drop-and hook. And I really didn't want to get dispatched right away because it was about 4 in the morning out here. So I know it's about 3 in Springfield. And I wanted my dispatcher to dispatch me personally. So once I knew he was in, I sent him a message just saying, I dropped my load, I have 9 hours left on my clock, I'm ready when you are, something like that. Here's where trusting the process comes in. He sent me a load going 37 miles from Hazleton to Pittston. The pickup was 4 miles away from where my current location was, and the load paid $600, $598, and it took less than an hour to do. So I was good with that. So anyway, as far as me, I'm gonna the shop told me they were gonna call me when I could get my truck in. And I'm just really trying to relax. Whether they get this done tonight or not, I'm probably not going to make myself available until, let's say midday tomorrow, something like that. If it's done by then. If not, I'll just take all this time to relax. That last run it didn't really wear me out. The last leg of that run to get where I wanted to get, I ended up running 644 miles, and the truck stop I was trying to make it to, I made it there with 6 minutes to spare. I was on the phone with my man Willie, the Million Mile Man. I'm going to leave a link to his channel up here. Click on this little card up there just so you know who I'm referring to. But I'm on the phone with him when I'm driving out there, and I'm doing all these calculations and, trying to figure out what pace I need to keep to get there on time. And anyway, that was a little stressful, but anyway, that's about it. I had a comment that somebody had left, and I'm not sure if they're able to see this video or not because I just straight up blocked them. I don't play that on this channel, My cooking channel, you can go act a fool. No Hippie Barbecue. Go check that out. Cooking channel, you could act a fool, and I'll come back at you and all that stuff. But on this channel, I need to be a little bit more, I'm representing not only myself, but Prime to some degree. So I just don't go in on people like I would. But what he'd said in, basically what he was saying was, I wish I had the comment. I blocked it and deleted it. But basically, he was saying, with some derogatoriness in his comments, that basically my channel's not worth watching for anything. I don't teach anybody anything. All I do is run my mouth. Listen, I'm too new to be out here trying to educate anybody. All I'm trying to do is just kind of, really all I'm trying to do is document what I'm going through. And if that helps you or helps somebody kind of get a feeling of what it's like to be a new truck driver on the road, primarily this leasing, with Prime, but it could be any trucking company, really. That's all I'm doing. I'm not going to ever be the guy that's going to be out there showing you how to, connect a trailer and slide your tandems and, do any of that kind of stuff. There's plenty of channels out there that are good for that. But really all I'm trying to do is take you along my journey. And if that's not good enough, I'm sorry, I apologize. There's plenty of channels out there kicking that knowledge. Go check those guys out. Anyway, do want to thank you for stopping by No Hippie Trucking and Transportation. I do appreciate it. Comment, subscribe, and I'm out.